Lordy, I've done it. I've gone on the internet with very little plan and a last-minute idea that I had. I was down here recording final vocals for a single that's coming out next year that I'm really excited about. And I thought, the thing's all set up. I'm in the basement. Why not sing on the internet? So here I am. My life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. It might not be the healthiest trick that I have ever used. It's just self-preservation. 'Cause I don't want to hear you tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. Hey, Heather. Tammy, hey. I got a couple of friends I hardly ever see, except for, hey, how are you doing? Presidential politics, we agree to disagree, but I don't respect their opinion, and I don't want to hear them tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. How can we all be friends when we can't even pretend to be civil? I'd rather walk alone again or get a block of wood and start to whittle. 'Cause this living ain't for chickens. He fell in love with alcohol and hiding it from me, and I was afraid to hurt his feelings. So I stuck around a year or two and tried to set him free. It was a lonely state of being. He didn't want to hear me tell him he was wrong. We were singing different words, it was barely a song. Gave up on getting along. So I just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. All day. 'Cause my life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. Patricia, I'm so happy to see your name pop up. Maggie, you can totally get a t-shirt. Heather, I am so glad that you can relate to this song. This is like really, really new, and I'm still kind of like working out the kinks of it. Hey, Sybil, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I am on here because I have these t-shirts, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. And I have them in 3 ocean-y colors, and I also really love shipping them because I have like nailed down my shipping. I have pretty paper and stickers, and it's eco-friendly. So if you like the shirt, you don't have to go through my website or anything. You can PayPal me, and in the comments tell me what size and color you want. I have green, I have like a really bright blue, and I have more of a heathery blue. And I want to see people in these shirts because I love them. I will also take song requests because I'm just like hanging out, and I'm barefoot right now. I'm never barefoot, but it kind of feels good to be like singing barefoot. I feel like Jack Johnson. Oh, Maggie, you are the best. So I'm going to sing another relatively new song that I took on this past tour that we just did, and people seemed to dig it. Let's see here. And again, if you have a song request, put it in the comments. And I know I put this in the... Maggie, I'm not singing Taylor Swift. The song requests I will do are things that I wrote, or if it's a cover that you know that I do, I will be happy to do that. Maybe I could learn mine for you, Maggie, since you're working on it. Also like to mention to you that it is Bandcamp Friday, which is kind of what inspired this whole thing. And it's a lovely thing when they do a Bandcamp Friday, the artist gets 100% of the proceeds. So if you have independent artists that you dig, or me, go to Bandcamp, the link's up there, and support your artists. Hey, Joel, nice to see you. Okay, this song is 99% true. I'm gonna... Carolyn Schulman, hey! This song is pretty much true, and I'm gonna change the name that's in it to protect the innocent. Okay, Maggie, I'll do the one I did with Teddy. You got it. After this one. I broke up with a guy 'cause he spelled Saturday wrong. Had it been Wednesday, maybe I could understand. But he was cut like stone, and I felt less alone in the arms of a brick of a man. I'm kind of a coward, so I ghosted his ass. Now I've heard he's saving lives with his bare hands. Was there something wrong with him, or was it me? Time's not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. Carolyn, I'm so glad you would have dumped him too. I met my dirty Danny in 9th grade French, and he had this kind of bad boy thing. We'd make out in his car and he'd take it too far, but at least he liked the way I sang. The lines got blurred with his hand up my shirt. I didn't give him enough, so my heart got hurt. Was there something wrong with him, or was it me? Time's not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. Now he liked history and I like history, and it should have been as simple as that. He was cute and smart, played bad guitar, and he really liked to pet my cat. It took a little while to find a chink in the armor. I could have overlooked his temper, could have tried a little harder. Was there something wrong with him? It wasn't me. Time's not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. Oh, I walked away a little closer to myself. You know what's funny about that? The last verse, well, first of all, let me address Carolyn's question. Carolyn wants to know what the improper spelling of Saturday was. It was the first one. This person spelled Saturday Saterday. And, you know, in retrospect, what I was trying to capture in this song was he was a really awesome person who literally, like, saved someone with his bare hands. And, like, I was clearly wrong there because, you know, is that elitism? Probably, yeah. Anyway, and then in that last verse, I can't reach my book. I brought it down here as a prop to show you, but it's over there and I can't reach it. That last verse starts with, like, he liked history and I liked history. And one of the things that was the end of that relationship was this person arguing facts with me about the pirate ship Witta. And the thing about me that you may not know is that, like, I don't put my foot down about a fact unless I know that it is a fact. So when I say something, you You have to know that it's true because I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. And this person was like arguing with me about this pirate ship. I'm like, seriously? Like, I am the self-appointed historian of Cape Cod, and you're going to argue with me about this? Anyway, he was wrong. I wrote that one with Jackson Emmer, who is like one of my absolute favorite songwriters in the world. And if, this is Bandcamp Friday, and I've put links to my Bandcamp up there, but you should go check out his music, because he's pretty amazing. And like the things that I listen to are John Prine and Jackson Emmer right now. All right, Maggie requested a song that I put on my album Daughter, and I agree. This is what Carolyn says about Jackson. I'll have to show him this. He's brilliant and a great human, and I agree. So I'm going to do this song for Maggie, and then I'll do another Jackson co-write. So this is on my album Daughter. I wrote this after listening to a lot of Boyz II Men. It was specifically Water Runs Dry. I love that song by Boyz II Men. Do you guys know that song? And my friend Teddy Matthews did some vocal arranging and really amazing harmonies on the studio version of this. And sometimes when I'm singing it, I forget what I'm supposed to sing because I'm thinking about the part that Teddy did, which is like so epic. And I wrote this after thinking to myself, wow, my husband's so wonderful. Look how great he is. And then I couldn't remember the last time I had said it to him. And that was a moment for me to remember to tell people how we feel about them. Things you already know by now. I'm weak when you come round. Without saying a word, you calm me down. Secret looks, secret smiles and scars from battles we have won. We're standing up, but we've come undone. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say things you already know. Things you've already seen by now would break a lesser man. Without saying a word, you've held my hand. Grieving ghosts that are gone and left you carrying their burden. You're standing up, but you're still hurting. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say things you already know. No, I hope you never doubt that I'm here for the long haul. Sometimes you've gotta say it. Oh, oh, oh. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say, but I hope you can feel it. Oh, I should say the things you already know. If you like pop music, R&B, you should go check out Teddy Matthews. It's Teddy with 2 D's and a Y, and Matthews with 1 T. And he's just an absolutely phenomenal vocalist. Thank you, Carolyn. I brought the books down as a prop because there's another T-shirt that I haven't really unleashed on the world, but I'll do it now. And because I found myself on stage saying all the time, like, revel in your nerditude. Because if you watch my live stream with Aaron Ash Sullivan last night, you now know that I preface most sentences with, if time travel were real, because I love reading historical nonfiction. So anyway, it's just a thing I say a lot. And so I have these shirts that say, revel in your nerditude. And I brought down my historical nonfiction books that I'm currently engrossed in to share with you how I revel in my nerditude. I'm reading about Expedition Whydah, which is the discovery of the Whydah pirate ship and the excavation of it. And I also have a book called American Jezebel about Anne Hutchinson, my 10th great-grandmother. And then I have a third book over there about Maria Hallett, who is the love interest in the Whydah pirate ship story. So if any of these things pique your interest, we could totally have a book club. As it stands right now, nobody else wants to read these things with me. Carolyn Schulman, you would look so good in this shirt, please. Especially this color. It's like wine or mauve. Is this mauve? Does anybody know if this is mauve? I don't know. Anywho, I'm going to play you another Jackson Emmer co-write. This song we wrote just a couple of days before the Passim show 2 weeks ago. And I just loved it so much, and it was just so real to me in my life. And turns out it rings true for many a mom. Ooh, a gold pine shirt in that color. Is it mauve, Carolyn? I need to know. Okay, so this song I actually had to play for my mom before unleashing upon the world to make sure that she did not misunderstand what the message of this song is. I was told once never to tell people what my song is about because that means it's a bad song if I have to tell you what it's about. Jenna, I'm here again. You got me on a roll with this live stream thing. And I'm trying to sell some T-shirts. So I shared this with my mom, and initially all she could hear was the first lyric, and she was like not on board. And I had to like walk her through this whole song because the point of this song is that I am my mom, and that is good. Here we go. Maggie, thank you for hanging out. Can't wait to see you next week. I'm gonna be a better parent than my mom was. Gonna win a golden medal from the PTA. And my kid'll wear his sunblock, double-knotted sneakers won't fall off, and he'll always get good grades. I had organic fresh fruit cut in pieces, made smiley faces, like you do. But the truth was hard to take. He went on hunger strike for cake, and I learned early to let go and bend the rules. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? There are days I think I'll dress up like a lady, but I've settled into sweatpants, ain't it great? 'Cause you can't jump in a sandbox in stilettos, and there's a superhero standoff that won't wait. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? And here's where a beautiful and delicate guitar solo by Sam Robbins enters. As it turns out, you don't need much sleep to make it. 3 hours every night for 6 months straight. And looking in the mirror, my inheritance is clear. I'm so glad that what I see is my mother's face. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and it seems I've stepped into my mother's shoes. Who's who's raising who. The first time I played that for my child, they wept and looked at me and said, "Mama, is that about me?" It was just such a cool moment with my kid. If only they'd sing with me. Thank you, Paul. Oh, Carolyn, I thought you'd like that one. It's just like, I mean, you live and you learn. I had so many plans that my kid was going to have these wonderful eating habits, and now it's like, give me a Pop-Tart. Also, this Massachusetts accent thing has like slowly crept back into my mouth, and I don't really know why. I suspect it has something to do with the intense amount of ancestral research I'm doing about my Cape Cod ancestors. Maybe that's why. And because I'm writing songs about Cape Cod. And so I'll do one, because I know Jenna likes this song. And hey, this is the name of the song. This is my like slow rollout of this brand. I actually have a brewery in town, in my hometown, that is working on a saltwater country porter. And I'll do another song we're working on another beer for. And I'm working really hard to try to get Cape Cod Coffee to sponsor me. This is my ultimate goal. I just want to say that I am sponsored by Cape Cod Coffee. And I don't care if all that means is that they give me 1 gallon of cold brew every month and I play songs for them. Like, that's fine. I'm just so desperate to be sponsored by a coffee shop. Oh, I should do the coffee song too. Okay, these are the next 3 songs we're going to do. If you are interested in this shirt thing that I'm doing, because I get so excited about shipping things, you can just PayPal me the amount and put the link up there. And then in the description, just tell me what size shirt you want. And if you want green, bright blue, or a heathery blue. Or if you want the nerd shirt, that's a thing too. All right. This is a song about my hometown. Wait a second. Carolyn's kid has never had a Pop-Tart. Ah! I forgot how this went for a second. Just so we're all on the same page, when I wrote this, I was imagining bringing my friend Jana Pokop on a tour through my hometown. That was the mindset I was in here. Ain't got a good reputation, ain't had one for a while. It don't make sense to me, everybody walks by with a smile. We are the salt of the earth, we are as real as the smile on your face. When you finally give up on the traffic on the bridge to the Cape. Are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and where I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Tied out at Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me. In saltwater country. Hey, Peter. We like tradition, we like everything as it once was. Sometimes we go to Walmart and we walk around just because. The cracks in the sidewalk have been there since my mama was young. It reminds her of summer and her dreams and the songs that she sung. Hey, little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and where I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Tied out at Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me. Saltwater country. nails, now we're the scapegoat for the drugs and the night. We're rich in coastline, a Victorian paradise. If they can't see the beauty, hell, that's their burden to bear. Hey, Joni! More for you and me, 'cause we ain't going anywhere. Hey, little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account for nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Let's hide out at Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me. In saltwater country, saltwater country. Man, I love standing up to sing so much better than sitting down. Is there like an energy difference for those of you who usually watch me live stream? I'm just gonna stand up from now on. This is way better. Donna, hello! Donna and Joni, just in case you missed it earlier, that song is this, which is written about my hometown of Wareham. Because I love Wareham, and I'm actually working on an album, not for next year, but for the year after, called Saltwater Country. And as part of this whole thing, I'm trying to get Wareham businesses involved. So, like, there's a brewery who's making a Saltwater Country porter, and I'm trying really, really hard to get Cape Cod Coffee to be involved, too. So actually, I will play you the song that I have this co-branding thing in mind for with Cape Cod Coffee. That I think I've played on here too. Joni, I'm so happy to see your name pop up. I was thinking of you the other day. I was actually thinking of your mom, because Joni's my cousin, and her mom used to sing. Maybe you can remind me. And there was a vocal group in Onset, Wareham area, and I remember one of the first times I saw a concert at the Onset Bandshell. It was your mom singing. Donna, yes, the goat. Yes, the goat. We're working on this beer thing, and actually my buddy Jackson Emmer and I are going to be doing a concert there in November. So you can keep your eyes peeled for that, and that's when we're going to have our Saltwater Country Porter unveiling. And if you love Cape Cod Coffee, next time you go there, you should tell them that, like, there's this local singer that talks about them all the time. Because I'm so desperate. I just want to say I'm sponsored by Cape Cod Coffee. So here's my idea. This is my pitch for them. I wrote this song when I was in Nashville in line at a Starbucks, and I was in this line in the Starbucks thinking to myself, I don't even really need coffee right now. I've already had coffee today. Why am I here? Oh, it's because I just have nothing to do. And that was I wrote this song in the drive-thru line. Oh, and Joni's mom was in the Sweet Adelines. I loved that. I loved it. I must have been like 10 when we went, and my grandmother brought me, and it's just such a lovely memory. If y'all have never been to Onset, Massachusetts, you should go. I don't know how many more Wednesday night concerts they have, but in the summertime, every Wednesday, there's a free concert at the Onset Bandshell, and it's just like the ultimate summer experience, I think. All right, my coffee song. Elizabeth, hey! Sometimes I buy coffee 'cause I got nothing to do. Every single quiet moment reminds me of you. You've got it all figured out. You're moving out your mama's house, and I'm still waiting for the moment to move me, to get out of my own way. Everybody asks me if I'm doing okay. I say yes, but honestly, there's no place I wanna be. I'm holding on to comfort to get me to the evening time, so I can drink it down. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. Oh, the world is moving before me. Remember when you told me I was in Well, I can drink it down. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. Oh, the world is moving before me. Oh, drink it down slowly, drink it down sane, till I forget who I am again. Drink it down slowly, it's still a choice. I forget the sound of my own voice. Comfort get me to the evening time. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. Oh, the world is moving before me. So my genius marketing idea for that, and tell me what you think. I really would like to know. But I can just picture a T-shirt that says, sometimes I drink or sometimes I buy coffee because I've got nothing to do. And it could have my logo on it and Cape Cod Coffee, and they could sell it at Cape Cod Coffee's at the store, and I would be so happy. This is my dream. This is how we manifest things. I'm such a dork. I'm gonna play another new song because here we all are. And I'm glad Joni's here because I'm like just in this family history zone right now. Yesterday, I had possibly the nerdiest... Wait. Look at me branding. I'm such a dork. I had the nerdiest day on planet Earth yesterday that you can have on Cape Cod. My brother, who has been like my hero since I was a little kid, he's old enough to be my dad. My brother and my mom's 80, and I guess, well, that's kind of relevant. And my son and I, we all went to the Cape Cod Pirate Museum, which is amazing, where they have all these artifacts from the pirate ship Witta. Don't test my fact knowledge, because you will be wrong. And we went to see the museum, and then we went out for fried clams, because that's what you do on Cape Cod. And then my mom's father was from Yarmouthport. I just had to think about the R's in that word. Yarmouthport. And he was born in 1918, and he never, ever talked about his life. And it could have been like an artifact of having been on Normandy Beach on D-Day or in the Battle of the Bulge. I don't know, because he just never talked about his life. He just didn't really talk. And so his family and the history of it has just been this huge piece of interest for me, because I don't know anything about it. And my mom, and his parents died in like 1952. And my mom, her memories are from being a little girl going to see them in the 50s. And she always told me that they lived down a dirt road and that they had a store in Yarmouthport. And she couldn't remember anything about it other than that. And of course, she was a little girl at the time, and my grandfather's gone, so I couldn't ask him. And so yesterday, we sat her in the passenger seat, and we said, okay, Mom, describe the drive to your grandparents' house. And this is from when she was 6. And she said, okay, we went by the police or the jail. And then we went by the original Christmas tree shop. And my brother knew where those things were, so he started us there. And we're driving along, and she's just describing the journey. And as we're looking out the windows, and the things she's describing are right there. And then she goes, there it is. It was like a goosebumps moment, because there was the store, which really doesn't look like it has changed much since the 1940s. And then right next to it was the dirt road. And we went up the dirt road, and there was the house. And it was just such a cool experience to have with her. And then we went to the cemetery in town where I thought her grandparents were buried, and tried to find them. And then we did find them using GPS coordinates. I'm just rambling about what a cool day it was yesterday. But, the reason that I'm so interested in my grandfather's history has a lot to do with the fact that he never talked about it. And my friend Erin last night said to me, she said, when you interact with other people, you have to remember that we're all carrying around our own bag of rocks. Like, we're all carrying around our own baggage, right? This bag of rocks that doesn't help us in any way, but certainly holds us down. And I want to know what my grandfather's bag of rocks was. I know what my bag of rocks is, and that's what this song's kind of about. And I suspect a lot of my grandfather's bag of rocks is similar to this. I think he grew up really, really poor, like I did. And when I say poor, I mean, like, we didn't have running water in our bathroom, and we had no heat in our house in Massachusetts, and like the temperature inside my bedroom was often the same as it was outside. So, although I did not feel poor, my parents did a really good job of making me feel normal. But in retrospect, I'm like, well, shit, we were struggling. And, the artifact of that I find in life, like, for me personally, it's this need to save things because we might need them someday. And I just think it's interesting, So anyway, this song is called Poor Man's Daughter. I know poor like devil knows the fiddle, leaves you cold at night and hungry in the middle. It took to me like moss to stone, poverty is in my bones. And fear made me do bad things, trying to claw my way out. I know it's just a memory, but it sends me back to hopeless, helpless, in a hand-me-down dress. Oh, I've been down to the river, but some things don't wash away with water, and I'll always be a poor man's daughter. I know want like a lonely tomcat, howling in the night, singing where my girl's at. I think it's true that he did love me, all I could see was the money. And fear made me do bad things, trying to claw my way out. I know it's just a memory, but it sends me back to hopeless, helpless, in a hand-me-down dress. Oh, I've been down to the river, but some things don't wash away with water, and I'll always be a poor man's daughter. I might be what you'd call white trash. Don't throw anything away, 'cause we might need that. White bread Sunday, white bread Monday, I'ma give me lobster someday. Oh, fear made me do bad things, trying to claw my way out. I know it's just a memory, but it sends me back to hopeless, helpless, in a hand-me-down dress. the lobster line in that song. I don't know if that's gonna be the line forever. I'm not sold on the last verse. It's still a work in progress. But that came because my dad, Carolyn, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you hung out with me. I love you. So my dad installed or removed oil tanks. That was his job, and it was often spotty work. But it just so you know, like, my memory would be he'd bring these oil tanks home, like the oil tank from your basement, and he'd cut them in half in our driveway, and then I would help him, and we'd have to like pour kitty litter in this oil tank and brush it around and then scoop the kitty litter out. It was so gross. But he had met a man who was fairly wealthy because he's in the oil industry. And I'm only realizing this in retrospect, but I remember his name was Max, and he invited us out to dinner at the Venus de Milo, it was like a fancy restaurant. And we showed up to the Venus de Milo, and he had purchased, it made me cry thinking about how sweet this was. He had purchased me a porcelain doll and presented it to me, and then let me buy lobster. And the lobster came on this plate holding lemons, and I felt like a queen. And, in retrospect, this man must have felt bad, because he knew we struggled. And what a lovely thing for this person to have done. And I will never, ever forget it. And it just goes to show you, like, people remember we remember how people treat us, right? So I try to, like, process through my life, remembering that people will remember how I treat them. So maybe I'll do one more song, unless you have a pressing request, and then I'll do that one. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Up above that clickable Bandcamp link, I'm pretty sure I put up there, you can acquire MP3s of my cover of Karma Chameleon and also of my cover of Gangsta's Paradise. And they're pay what you want, so you could actually just get it for free if you wanted to. Rob, hey! I'm so happy to see you! Rob, you asked for a shirt in charcoal, and if you tell me which design you want, I will get you that shirt that you want. Speaking of shirts, hey, I'm having a free shipping sale today because I'm so excited about my shipping. So if you're into these shirts, look at, one more. I know you've probably already seen this. So these ones come in green, bright blue, and like a heathery blue. And I've also got this one that I haven't really rolled out yet. Can you read that? So if you're interested in a shirt or a CD for free shipping, you can just PayPal me and put in the description what it is you'd like and what size. And I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. What was I going to play for you? I was going to play this song. This one. I have an ad on Facebook right now. I wonder if you've seen it. And it's myself and Radislav Lorkovich performing this song in Woodstock, Illinois. And the comments are really kind, but there have been like a lot of negative not a lot. There've been 3. 3 comments about my dress in this video. And I'm only mentioning this because it's so interesting to me because confidence and body image and like fashion have been sources of stress for me forever. And so I finally found this cut of dress that I feel comfortable in, and so I just bought it in every color. It is the dress I wear when I sing. And people are like making fun of the dress in this video, and I'm thinking to myself, like, isn't that so interesting? And it's not making me feel bad about it, but it's just so interesting to me that people are taking the time to stop what they're doing to make mean comments. Like, I don't have the time for that. People are funny, aren't they? Anyway, I digress. Jenna, if you're still on here, this would be cool with cello. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listened to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go, karma chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Rob, you are correct. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. And you used to be so sweet. I heard you say that my love is an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, you string along. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Oh, every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. All right. That has to be my last song because I just got an email from my producer saying that I need to do some adjustments and do some more vocal takes for the single that we're releasing next year that I'm recording now, apparently. And I just wanted to mention that I have a whole bunch of tour dates coming up. Like I'm going to be in New Jersey and Pennsylvania for Music Fest and the Red Mill Museum, Clinton, New Jersey. And I've got a house concert in my hometown on August 22nd with Walt Wilkins and Mark Douglas Berardo. So if you're around here and would like a lovely summer evening, you should come hang out with us then. And then we'll be at the Bar Inn in Somerville, Mass. on the 23rd. And then also going to be in Delaware and Maryland. And then I'll have like 2 days off before I go to Whitefish, Montana. So lots of things, but I'd love to see you there. And if you intend to come, please send me a note so that I know that you're coming. And I'll see if I can't get you like a superior seat or something. So thanks for hanging out with me. Jenna, that's your birthday? No way. Is that meant to be? Mm-hmm. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I'm going to be at the beach all weekend. I've been instructed by my child that we will be sitting in the sand for the entirety of the weekend and pretending to be mermaids. So that's what I'll be doing. See you soon.